All the NASA lies have to stop. We have to expose this stuff, and we cannot keep buying into the deception. But so many people are just eating it up. I want to show you guys some clips starting with before the launch, in the rocket, and once they're in space. And you're going to see all the deception along the way. Check this out.
Donald Trump, NASA's back. Tomorrow, this mission's going off. The 127th mission to the space station. Mike and Sonia, the 2 of the 4 American astronauts that are on that flight, they're right out of Central Casting.
Right out of Central Casting. What is Central Casting? Just Google this. Central Casting is the leading casting company in the United States, specializing in supplying background actors, stand-ins, and photo doubles for film, television, and commercial productions. How do you cast an astronaut for a mission? You don't cast people for a mission that you could die on. It's not about casting. It's about training, right? How tall is Artemis 2? Artemis 2 is coincidentally 322 feet tall. 322. There are no accidents when it comes to these elitists. They're obsessed with numerology. 322 is not a coincidence. It is the Skull and Bones secret society that George Bush and John Kerry were a part of. 322 is their number. These elitists just have to constantly throw up hand signs, throw up their numerology, and it's over and over. If you think that's just a reach, a coincidence, how many astronauts are Freemasons? And it says at least 10 to 13 American astronauts are known to be Freemasons. And if you scroll down and click this Scottish Rite website, you scroll through and they're going to tell you John Glenn Jr., 33 degree. Buzz Aldrin, he was a 33 degree. Leroy Gordo, 33. So notice I'm pointing out the number 33 because these are Freemasons. 33 is a very significant number. It's the highest level of Freemasonry that they make you aware of anyway. Buzz Aldrin actually took a Masonic flag to the moon, supposedly. And check this out. Is this a coincidence? What is this? What does this V actually, what's the purpose actually do? It looks like there's a little buckle here. I'm not seeing anything buckled into it. There's just this random V. Is it just for fashion? Does it do anything? Because it looks awfully similar to what the Freemasons wear. Could be a coincidence, but remember, a lot of these guys are Freemasons. And it says that the watches of NASA Artemis 2 mission, X33, Speedmaster X33 is the watch worn by Artemis. Omega X33, Speedmaster NASA watch worn by Artemis. When you look up 33 feet, you're going to see all these articles saying NASA's shooting for the moon, and it says closer than 33 feet to the stage. Here we go again, or 33 feet. How many times can this show up? 33 feet to the stage, 33 feet. Over and over, 33 feet to the stage. It says right here, 3.3 pounds. What's it say? 2 inches no heavier than... So it's talking about some Artemis 2 crew packs a little piece of home for their space trip. I didn't click the article to see what this is, but it says no heavier than 3.3 pounds. Over and over in these articles. No heavier than 3.3 pounds. The spacecraft will carry 3.3 pounds of water. Okay. Over and over. 3.3 of all numbers. Not 3 pounds, but 3.3 pounds. Let's make sure we get it right. 33. Over and over. 33. Artemis 2, 3.3 million pounds. I looked that up. 3.3 million pounds of thrust. Okay. It's how much thrust. So 3.3 pounds of water. 3.3 million pounds of thrust. Is this all coincidence? Am I just nuts? Am I Jim Carrey from the number 23? This is NASA's official website right here. Artemis. Habitable space, 330 cubic feet. 33 again. 33 over and over. It just happens to be. So 3.3 pounds of water, 3.3 million pounds of thrust, 330 cubic feet of room, habitable volume. I hope you guys are getting this. This is not just a coincidence, okay? Would these guys throw up a hand sign? I mean, if they threw up a hand sign, wow, that would just be like another cherry on top, right? Well, here's the official NASA YouTube channel. You click play, Look, and I have not watched hours and hours of this footage. I haven't. All this footage is like 10 hours long. I'm just barely skimming in this stuff and catching this stuff. And here you see the guy with 33. I know he's number 3 and he's got it on him twice, but it's just ironic that he walks by with his 33. She doesn't have a number. It's just ironic. I'm sure you guys have seen the picture going around. This dude that's helping the astronaut pack something in his sleeve has a demon face tattooed on his hand and a bunch of runes on his fingers. Now, I get it. NASA's just hiring people. This guy, he can tattoo whatever he wants on his hands, but I just think it's really sus, you know, that everybody that has to do with this corporation has like a patch that looks like an upside down goat head, or you name your ships after Greek gods, and the people that are helping you load up literally have a demon on their hand along with some runes, demonic satanic runes. This little symbol here is called the winged sun disk, and this is from a website called EgyptianTours.com. It's not some conspiracy theory website, but it's talking about this Egyptian god, what this symbol means. You see it's a sun disk with the wings, and it has to do with Ra and Horus, or the sun worship. And I just think it's pretty ironic that they have this logo right there on their patch, right there on their chest. Same symbol, the disc with the wings. Like, how much of this can be a coincidence? If somebody was watching me, and I get it, I got a tattoo of an inverted star from back when I was Gothic and everything. But if somebody was watching me and I constantly threw up a hand sign or had some kind of Egyptian symbol behind me, or I was always talking about how, hey, I just lost 33 pounds, or, you know, I had to do a 33 question quiz. If I was always saying 33, always had Egyptian symbols, naming my cat some Greek god, this would be suspect, right? Like, people would start calling you out on it. Now check this out. And again, this is NASA's official website. Something strange came out of the rocket. Now I watched. How did these people get to the top of the rocket? They took an elevator. From what I saw, they took an elevator. Maybe I didn't see the whole thing, but check this out.
The crew of Artemis 2 now
what is
bound
that?
for the moon.
What is that?
Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Okay, if you missed it, I'm gonna play it again.
The crew of Artemis 2
What
now
is that?
bound for the moon.
Is that escape pods?
Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Remember, there's 4 people on this mission, and here we see 4 zipline cars going. They're even numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is in slow-mo. You can see how slow the rocket's going up. So it's just like a magician, right? Like, look at this hand, and while you're looking at that hand, something's going on over here. Well, everybody's paying attention to this rocket because they just watched astronauts get inside the rocket, and now they're waiting for this long countdown to happen, and finally, now their attention is on the rocket, and there's smoke and there's fire, and while that's happening, 4 zip lines are moving. Got questions, guys? Is this not suspect? Come on. What is going on, man? I hope you guys don't just think this is blowing things out of proportion. This is serious stuff right here. Now, I could show you from the official NASA website, but I thought it'd be interesting to get, you know, somebody else's perspective who's watching the rocket. And of course, the rocket's going up, but oh no, it's going horizontal and it's starting to go downward. How come a rocket that's supposed to be going straight to space? I talked about this on another video. The shortest distance between 2 places is a straight line. So if you're going to go to the moon from Earth, you would find the moon and you would take a straight route to it. And people are going to say, oh, you don't understand science. You have to fly around the whole world really fast to get enough speed to pop out of the atmosphere. It's ridiculous, the things that we're believing, the things that we're being told that we just swallow up. And so in this video, Just look at this guy's, he's got one string sitting up. One string is relaxing on his chest here until right about now, when it comes alive and starts bouncing around like some puppet on a string. I'll back it up right here. So it's resting on his chest, and suddenly it's alive. It's alive. What is happening to this string? Why is it waving and bouncing around? I got questions, guys. What do you think about this? Look at this dude's shirt. Why is his shirt lifting up? I mean, I even see something going on with his shoulders here. Looks like harness type stuff, or what's going on with this? What is that? It literally looks like this is a movie. He's got a harness and they're trying to remove, and then he says something right here. He's saying something to this guy, and then this guy's like, oh, okay. And he turns off the camera. You'll see his hand reach up and turn the camera off. Here we go. Boom. Turn the camera off. Why would you ever turn the camera off? You're supposed to be convincing us that you are going to space, going to the moon, and you're turning the camera off. So how are things floating around easily? How does a Snapchat give me hair and sunglasses when it's on a live video? It's all just CGI. You really start to see that when you pay attention to things. Look at this bag. This is a bag of food. For one, I don't know why he's not like pushing it out of his face, because
and this has been rehydrated already, so we added water to it, and the shrimp soaked back up the water, and it's actually pretty tasty.
It's coming so close to his eye, like why didn't he just push it out of the way? But watch the corner. Do you see that? All right, here's a corner. You see the corner. Now that corner goes literally into his flesh and disappears. It doesn't bounce off of his head. It's going through his flesh, because this is CGI. And you can even see his eyebrow. Watch his eyebrow just disappear. Check this out. Look, you see his eyebrow? Look, skin, eyebrow coming back. Sorry, it's loading. I don't know why it's doing that, but look at that. Skin, eyebrow. You might say that's, bad pixelation or something, but you can't deny that this food is coming so close to his face. Why didn't he just swat it out of his way? But it's literally going through his forehead. There's no denying that. Then you'll notice, so you see this red dot on the bag, right? And I don't know why it would disappear at some point, but it does. I don't understand that, because if it's a 3D model, I don't understand why the dot would disappear. But one side has a white label.
We're flying up here in space,
The
and
other
those
side
are
has a red
green
dot,
beans.
but the red dot's not there. The red dot's not there. And it's back right here. Where is it? Where's the red dot?
We do have to eat our vegetables even in space, but
back.
don't worry,
There it
they
is.
do give us mac and cheese.
Interesting stuff here, guys. This one is my all-time favorite, so I hope you guys stuck around for this. Watch this ball. Now, it's not casting a shadow on her leg, and you might think, well, maybe it's not hovering over her leg. But if her hands were to grab that ball, and you could see the shadow of her hand on her leg, then you should be able to see the ball, correct? If she's holding the ball and you see her hand's shadow on her leg, then the ball should cast a shadow as well, right? Well, when she lets go of the ball, there's no shadow. Check it out. She's holding the ball. You see the shadow of her hands. Hands move away. The ball leaves no shadow. If you see the shadow of her hands holding the ball, you would see the shadow of the ball. I hope that makes sense. I play it again. No shadow from the ball alone. Why? Because this is augmented reality. This is so easy to do, and yet we just put so much trust in these people. Now, this one, some people may overlook this, but I think body language is very important. And remember, when they asked the astronauts who went to the moon the first time in '69, did they see any stars? They got very uncomfortable. And one of them said, yeah, I don't remember seeing any stars, putting my eyes through the optics or whatever. And the other guy was like, I don't remember seeing any. And he's just like, whoa, man. Like, he looks so uncomfortable. He's like, shut up, man. Then there's another video where I saw Don Pettit and another guy, and they're going, oh, yeah, you can see all kinds of stars and planets and Milky Ways. You can see everything out here all the time. Now, listen to this. They hate being asked, can you see the stars? They hate the question. It makes them uncomfortable, and you can see the discomfort on all their faces.
Do you still see stars in outer space?
Okay. Look at the body language, guys. Look at the body language. As soon as he asked, watch her face get it so uncomfortable.
I wonder, do you still see stars in outer space?
Yeah, I was actually just talking to my crewmates about that today. I've definitely seen stars in outer space, and I was saying I haven't seen as many as I thought I would. So,
now, did you see this guy? Watch this guy's body language. He says, shut your mouth, give me the microphone, and I'll tell the lie. Watch this. Watch his lips.
Definitely seen stars in outer space, and I was saying I haven't seen as many as I thought I would. So, Reed?
Why do you do that? Why would you do that? That's not any kind of normal reaction for me. I don't do that. This is a code, and he's saying, do not answer the question. I got it. And immediately he's like, why can't this guy answer the question? Why can't he say, well, when the sun is hitting Earth and the moon, there's too much light pollution, we can't see the stars. Instead, he's like, yeah, let me pass it off to my friend here.
I haven't seen as many as I thought I would. So, Reed?
So, Reed?
We have so much illumination from the sun on the moon and the earth right now. It is hard at times to see stars, just like when you walk out in the daytime, you see a blue sky but no stars.
All right, guys, I got questions. Like, from beginning to end, there are things. They came from central casting, looked like they exited out of a zip line. Then we're seeing that the rocket actually goes out somewhere into the ocean, I guess. Then you're starting to see these augmented reality things going through their face, the dot disappearing on the bag, the little ball not leaving a shadow. Not able to answer a simple question like, can you see stars at night? All four of them should have been able to answer the question, can you see stars in the sky? All right, guys, I got questions. I hope this was eye-opening to you. If it was, please give this video a thumbs up. Really helps this video get out into the algorithm. Right now, so many people are waking up. I love seeing the comments on all the official NASA stuff where most of the reactions are laughing emojis. People are not buying this stuff anymore. Help wake up the sleeping giant. Give this video a thumbs up. If you would like to support this ministry, you can do so by going to CandidTruthOrg. We got Cashapp, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal. You can also get some really cool merch on our website. It really helps to support this ministry. If you've been giving to this ministry, we cannot thank you enough. We try to send a message back to everyone that gives us a donation, but we some of them like Zelle and Cashapp won't let us give you a message. But we see you, we thank you, we love you. We cannot do this without you, and we will see you next time on Candid Truth.